So although the carnivore diet is the absolute best diet you can be on, and the benefits easily exceeds the cons, there's a few negative things that comes along the way which are good for you to know. But the first negative thing really begins before you even start the diet. Why? Because everything you eat on a carnivore diet really goes against what the whole society says that is healthy for you. You know, it feels scary to start a diet when your doctor says the complete opposite. And that is also a reason why I create these videos, because I want to give you the confidence to actually start the carnivore diet so you can start reaping these benefits that comes along the way. My name is Felix, and in this video I will be sharing you the initial struggles with the carnivore diet so you know what to expect and how to overcome them. So the first negative thing with the carnivore diet is the initial boredom and cravings that you will have. For some of you, you will feel that, oh, this carnivore diet, this will be boring. For example, my friend, he told me that he has very similar symptoms that I had, before starting the carnivore diet. And he would really like to, just get on it, reap the benefits, and improve his life. But he told me that, but Felix, I can't do it, because it's too boring. I need to add in some fruit, I need to add in some carbs just to mix it up and feel good being on this diet. But here's the truth. Yes, I also love eating. If you know me in person, you will know that I'm a big eater and I'm absolutely a foodie. But I don't need to get my stimulation from food. If you feel that you need to get your stimulation and you need to eat good food to feel good, I would ask you, maybe your life lacks a little bit of excitement. Because it sounds to me that you're telling me that your life is so boring that you need to get all of this stimulation from your food. So maybe it's not your diet that is boring, maybe it's actually your life. Personally, I feel so good being on the carnivore diet, and I have so much energy throughout the day that I don't have time to think about food. I don't want to think about food. I just want to go out, I want to do things, and I want to experience this life to the fullest. And this will also happen to you when you adopt this kind of lifestyle. You will just have all this energy in the world. You will not have any pains. You just want to go out, experience life, feel present in the moment. And that's just a few of the benefits when you start eating the carnivore diet. But in the beginning, you need to understand that you will have cravings, and that's totally normal. That's not the same thing as you thinking that diet is too boring. But all those cravings will be gone after just a few weeks. For me, it took about 1.5 to 2 weeks. All my cravings were gone. And a very good thing with the carnivore diet as well is that if you're struggling with any type of addiction like nicotine, alcohol, the carnivore diet, from what I've seen, is actually the most effective way of actually stopping any type of addiction. So many of you will notice that, after being a few weeks or a month on carnivore, like your cravings for any type of addiction that you had in the past will just be gone. And after a while, you will just start feeling disgust by all the processed foods and all the seed oils that you were eating before. Personally, when I go into a supermarket and I see all of these candies and cakes, these frozen foods, all this processed stuff, some donuts or something, I personally feel disgust. I feel like, how on earth can you even eat this? This is not real food. This is so bad for you. And if I would eat any of those foods, I would feel it in my brain immediately. And I would feel the side effects for days afterwards. So the second negative thing with the carnivore diet will be the classic transitioning phase. So the transitioning phase can be rough, I'm not going to lie to you. And especially if you go cold turkey from eating a Western diet before into strict carnivore. And the transitioning phase is when your body goes from burning carbohydrates as a primary fuel source to burning fat. It's a very big change in how your body works. So this might have some side effects as well. So you might experience the keto flu. So when you go on a ketogenic diet, which the carnivore diet is, you might get a cold for a while. Personally, I had some stomach issues. I had pretty bad diarrhea when I first started. But all of these symptoms, keto flu, diarrhea, all stomach issues, it's just temporary. And they will pass, after a few weeks when your body gets used to this type of eating. And it's a little discomfort for a lifetime of benefits. After you went through the transitioning phase, you will never need to go back to that point, and you will just keep on compounding the benefits for life. And over time, even after 30 days, your body will just become better and better at actually using fat as a fuel source. But this transitioning phase is really nothing to be scared about. It's just good that you're prepared for it, so you know that you might have some side effects at first. So then we come to the third negative, and that will be social situations and travel. So, when you're being social with other people, maybe you're going out for restaurants, it will be harder to find, suitable options for you. And you might not be able to trust all the restaurants that they're actually preparing the meat in a good way, that they're not using lots of seedles and stuff. Or when you're traveling and you need to find a butcher shop or some real food for you. But trust me, these little inconveniences are nothing compared to what you will gain from being on a carnivore diet. And over time, it's really nothing I think about anymore. I don't see these as problems anymore, because you really get used to eating in this kind of way. And the last point I want to make is that over time, the carnivore diet really becomes more than just a diet. It really becomes a lifestyle for you. Personally, I made it very clear to the people around me that I eat this way because it gives me optimal health. It makes me feel good. And this way, by being very clear with everyone, it's easy for them to support me. I'm very grateful for my family and friends who support me on this journey, and many of them are also inspired to do the same thing. I would say that if someone does not accept that you want to live a healthy and good lifestyle, and that's why you're eating carnivore, I might consider cutting them out, because they clearly don't want the best for you. If you tell them that, hey, I'm eating this way because this is how I feel the best, and I want to be as healthy and I want to feel as good as possible. And at least for me, I have some family members who do not support this very much, but they accept that I eat this way, which I'm grateful for. And for example, I have my grandmother who's been a pretty big advocate for this low carb, high fat diet. And as a birthday present, she gave me this very big steak of elk, which just tasted fantastic. And of course, when your people around you support you like this, it becomes way easier to actually stick to this kind of diet. So be clear with people why you're doing the carnivore diet so they can support you in the best possible way. And over time, you can't force anyone to start adopting the carnivore diet, but through yourself, through you getting healthy, getting good results, you will inspire them to maybe do the same thing as well. So don't force anyone, but make it clear for them, and over time you will also inspire them to actually start living a greater life. And to make everything in this video very clear, the benefits 100% outweigh the struggles or challenges that you will face in the beginning. The benefits of having high energy, mental clarity, you start building a lean and strong body. Your pains and diseases will go away. You will not need to supplement or need your medication anymore. These are benefits that you can't get any other way. And over time, your life will become so much better when you start eating this way. And you can actually start living your life instead of just going day by day. You can start enjoying your life, feeling present in the moment, and that's really what I want for everyone. I hope you found value in this video, and if you want to start living your best life with the carnivore diet, you can click in the link for my personal help, but otherwise that will be it for today. I appreciate a thumbs up on the video. You can subscribe if you want to see more carnivore content like this, and as always, eat meat, take care, and have a great rest of your day.